About 2 years ago I did many bad habits, but here are the 3 worst habits. These are really detrimental to you and your mental health, and you should focus on getting rid of them and replacing them with good habits. So the first habit is doom scrolling, or just watching endless content. This is not only bad because you're wasting time, you're also ruining your attention span. When you continuously watch short dopamine-filled videos, your attention span shortens, and suddenly you can't watch a normal video, you can't do work, you can't focus on your homework. You can't do shit because you need quick hits of dopamine all the time. But you're also taking away the ability for your brain to think, which is super powerful, because think about it, when you're scrolling, you're occupying your brain. And most likely in every situation where you get so-called bored, then you pick up your phone and start scrolling. Well, what do you think your brain never gets to do? Think, come up with ideas, solve problems. And that is why if you have some problems, like mental health problems, they will get worse because your brain never gets time to solve them. Let's say, for example, you're in school, so your brain is occupied with that all day long. Then you take the bus home and you pull out your phone and start scrolling or start doing something on your phone. Your brain could have been thinking the whole way home, but you pile up your thoughts so that one day they just need to flow in because you haven't been thinking for so long. All the creative thoughts you want, all the big realizations you want, they come from thinking. But you can't think when you're constantly occupying your brain with these random videos. You probably already know this because you do it every day, but it's incredibly addictive, and you can have 3 hours just pass by like a snap of your fingers because 3 hours just passed by, I just scrolled. Now the second one is procrastination. Now this might seem weird to you because you haven't really heard of procrastination as a habit, but it can be. Because the more you get used to procrastinating, the harder it gets to do the work. You get used to taking the easier option. You get used to saying, just 5 more minutes until I do my homework. And then those 5 minutes end up becoming half an hour. I was literally the guy who would sit and do my homework, and as I had my computer in front of me, in my right hand, I would have my phone with TikTok, YouTube Short, whatever it was, open, scrolling, so that I could get entertainment while doing my homework. You see how fucked up this is? Because now, when I had finally dragged myself to the computer to actually do my homework, I didn't even fully concentrate on it. I would spend half my brain power on these endless videos instead of just focusing and actually putting some quality work out. I would just, but I need entertainment because this is so boring. As I said, the more you do something, the more of a habit it becomes. So if you get used to procrastinating, your brain will faster resort to that. So once you say, I have to do this work task now, your brain will be quicker and quicker to say, no, you can just watch another YouTube video. It doesn't really matter. Because if you get used to doing something and you don't really think about it, then it is a habit. And that's why procrastination is such a dangerous habit. Now the third one is one that many young men struggle with, and even I had. Porn and choking the chicken. It ruins your view of sex, it ruins your mental health, it makes you feel worthless, and it's really hard to get rid of. And it also removes that masculine drive that you have, the drive to do work. You've probably, been reading a book, doing something on your computer, and you felt the urge and you're like, just quickly make it go away, so you didn't you wasn't annoyed by it. Then afterwards you had no energy to do the work. I've tried that many times, and you probably have as well, and it's because that you feel like you've succeeded in your highest mission, given life, but you've just done it in your hand, so nothing has really happened, but your brain is thinking, we don't need to do the work now. And that's why the more you do it, if you do 3 or 4 times a day, then you're not gonna want to do the work any times of the day, bro. If you could keep doing it, you're never gonna have any drive to, we're gonna do the work. You're never gonna feel like that because you always feel accomplished. So the more you do it, the less work you will do, which is obviously bad. You probably already know the effects of it, and you probably already know that it's bad, so I don't really need to explain too much about it. These 3 habits are the ones held me back the most, and also held me back for the longest period of time. So make sure to quit these as soon as possible and switch them out for good habits. And I promise you that your life and your mental health will improve so much. Hope you found this video helpful. If you want to see more videos from a smaller YouTuber like me, go down and click that subscribe button right now. It's a win-win for both me and you. Also check out the Discord server. It's the first link in the description. It's a small brotherhood that we're trying to grow, and I really appreciate seeing you in there. Last but not least, put one foot in front of the other.